Hello everyone, sorry for the long wait between videos, but we are back with some more Darkest Dungeon Let's Play. Yeah, it's been a while because school got busy, the holidays eats up a lot of time. Excuses. So, let's go ahead and get right back into it. Danica's eager to go out again. Alright, so, what do we want to do? We do not want to do that. We do not have any 5th or 6th level characters. So let's see. I think I want to train up some of my lower level guys. So I think we will head for a low level dungeon. Take them out of there. So what do we got? Definitely want a healer. Oh, I've got 2 healers. Awesome. Take a Houndmaster. It's a Houndmaster, right? Yep. Been a minute since I've played, if you couldn't tell. And what the heck? Let's get some more cash. Ooh, what have we here? This is a new type of mission, so let's try this one out. It's medium length. Yeah, in this one I have to destroy animal shrines, which each one takes a pickaxe to destroy. Let's see, I'm getting the Warrens, so I'm going to want some medicinal herbs. Maybe not quite that many. And we will... I got 2 shovels. Maybe 1 more shovel. Right. Head straight into it. Probably going to be taking a break from enemy design analysis till I get back warmed up to this. And I think I've done most of the enemies that I've seen so far. I mean, there's still a whole dungeon I haven't checked out yet, which I'm sure will have its own enemies. Okay, so how do we want to do this? Well, I know there's a fight here and a fight there, so let's skip the violence for now. Just do some exploring. Ooh. Shoot. I know there's something you can do here that's awesome, but I can't remember what it is. I don't think I have the right thing. Nope. Oh well. I think if you have a holy water, you can do something really good with those. Excuse me. Hope I'm not coming down with a cold or anything. Alright, so I know there's a wall and a fight here, but I also know there's treasure there. I'd rather not use a shovel extraneously, so we'll see if we can find another route that way. Not gonna read the books. Books are not our friend. Not in this game, anyway. Now we venture into the unknown. Dang it, I forgot bandages. Uh-oh. Yeah, we'll just... Well, just won't do anything, apparently.
Executed with impunity.
Damn straight. Yeah, this isn't much of a fight.
Back to the pit.
Ooh.
Success
Not bad.
clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Oh, now here's a fight. But we got him surprised. I did not put much thought into my party composition here, which is bad on me. So let's see, what should we do? Buff our tank. Let's see. I think I'll uppercut him. Stun is good. I like the stun. Drat. Alright, I could stun someone, but I think... Actually, yeah, let's try to stun him again. There we go. I've heard a lot of players don't like stun, but I find it fairly useful for setting up other attacks and for just delaying damage. I still love that force guard move. It's so useful. Like, seriously, they've basically wasted 2 turns because they went after her and he was guarding her and he's got mad, defense now. So, yeah, we're just going to do a little bit of, actually, do a bit of judgment. Nice. I'll just keep doing that. It's working out pretty well. Uh-oh. That worked out not quite as well. I do need to take more care in how I set up my parties, because I could have set it up to where the Houndmaster could stun someone, and then the Bounty Hunter could hit them with his attack that does more damage to stunned targets. Apologize for my voice. I've been fighting a cold, I think, maybe. Also, I didn't have enough to drink before starting, I don't think. I'll just stab you this time. You know what? Here's what I'm going to do. Mark him. And then when he gets to the Bounty Hunter, he can use Collect Bounty to do huge damage. I was hoping that would just kill him, but I can't win them all. There we go. And, oh, except that only hits the first 2. Darn it! There we go. He's dead. And now he's in Collect Bounty range. See how this works? Good, because I sure don't. This is what I get for taking such a long break from these games. Oh no, not Drums of Doom. Man, my party is going to get stressed to all heck before I even start. I'm going to go ahead and just move him back already. Let's see. Well, that didn't do nothing. There we go. Man, I'm having lousy luck in addition to poor tactics and planning. Oh, I didn't realize that hit everybody. Man, I need to use that more often. Alright, time to start ending this fight. Too much dithering around and not dealing damage. See, stunning is a good tactic, but I failed to properly, you know, time them to actually capitalize on them. Because really, I should only have my Houndmaster stun something if the Bounty Hunter is going to hit them right afterwards. Ooh, and running out of room already. Drat. I will go ahead and lose the bandages, even though I can use them for more treasure, but I'm already almost full up on treasure, so it's like... Okay. Where to go? Where to go? Let's check out this room, because it might have a quest item. What is that? I don't recognize that. Oh! That's the quest item thing. Yay! We did a thing! Quest progress is being made. Okay. Now don't puke on me. Gross. Alright. Go ahead and stun you. And you can't stun her, unfortunately. We can hit her. Wow! And she's dead, because she's bleeding now. Finish him! Aw, missed! It's just like me when I play Mortal Kombat. See, the more I use the Antiquarian, the more it feels like there really are kind of a viable, you know, class. Because, like, Protect Me is a great ability because it essentially, you know, makes you, lets you turn a essentially non-tank into a tank. Which can be pretty huge. Yeah, I should just move him back. Almost forgot about that one, too. And that ability. It's like, yeah, it's only +3 dodge, but it's 3 more dodge than they had before. And let me double check this. Yeah, it stacks. So now we're running around with just huge amounts of dodge. Let's see. Let's see if we can get him. Not quite, but close. Let's just... That was precisely what I was hoping for. Ah, not quite finishing him off. Alright, I need to move you back so you can actually use your good attack. I don't know why more of my Houndmasters don't have Hounds Harry. Like, that's the best ability, and I don't seem to give it to any of them. Or at least make sure they have it. I may have to camp soon, because we're getting stressed. Let's go ahead and hit you. Okay. Finish him off. probably should use something else. Oh well.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy.
They're all dying now.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Aha! Forgot that, or almost forgot that you could use stuff from the treasure chest directly.
Trinkets and baubles. Paid for in blood.
Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna eat some food. Take the jewels. And I don't know, I'd say probably one more battle we can go through. I kind of want to hit at least 2 of the quest items before resting. You got 80, 50. Let's have you do it. Even though VO here could probably have used the stress reduction from disarming the trap. Didn't want to risk not failing to disarm it. Ooh, treasure.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
Fight time! Let's do it. Nah, it's just spiders. But I don't want to take unnecessary damage, so... Aw, man.
Be gone, fiend.
No! Phew. This is another situation where Hound's Harry would be pretty nice to have. Then I could just hit all of these guys.
Another abomination cleansed from our lands.
I probably should have just attacked another spider, but healing is good too. That actually leads me into something I kind of wanted to talk about, and fighting spiders seems as good a time as any to bring it up, and that's the role of character customization and in games and how it relates to the player. Specifically me, because this is something I've noticed about myself recently, is that if a game lets me customize characters, even if it's to a relatively minor degree, like in this, you know, it's like you get the classes, and all the classes have the same sets of abilities. But you can choose which abilities they have access to at any given moment. And I don't want to leave those busts. Yeah, lose the jade. So you can kind of set up your character more or less the way you want to. At least to a certain extent.
Teetering on the brink,
Shoot.
facing the abyss.
Actually, you know what? No, we're not going to do anything with that yet, because... You know what? We should have. Because it gives a buff to damage. But oh well. I was going to save it until after we rested, then realized that, oh yeah, we're going to be, you know, fighting immediately. But anyway, yeah, back to customizing a character, and I think ultimately what can really pull me into a game is the promise of being able to play it the way I want to, either by building my character from scratch or changing what abilities, a given character has in order to, better suit my playstyle. Which is the thing I like about Darkest Dungeon, is, I can set up the abilities to make characters do different things. Or at least be better at certain things. Whew. And that gives me... Oh no! Well, that's going to be problematic. I think I can still win this, though. But that gives me a certain level of investment in the character, and just being able to play the game the way I want to, as opposed to one specific way, always feels better, I think. Like one of my biggest one of the reasons I have such a hard time getting into MOBAs or other sort of like competitive games, especially any sort of online competitive game, is because sooner or later you'll be told this is how you have to play, or you're not going to do well at all. And yeah, that kind of runs counter to how I like to play anything, really. And I was just noticing in one of the recent games I picked up, Titanfall 2, which is a fantastic game, and I highly recommend it for anybody who likes shooters. It's going to be interesting. Okay. It nabbed me, like, got my attention more than, or at least it drew me in more than Overwatch, which I tried. And I loved Overwatch. Overwatch is a great game. But it gave me this feeling like I have to play, I have to play preset characters that I can't really customize at all. And each of those characters, you kind of have to play in a certain way. You're not going to play, I don't know, Reinhardt as an assassin, or Reaper as a tank, really. And you could, but you'll die. And, that's just how the game is set up, and I shouldn't have gotten rid of that Jade. And it's nothing bad about the game, it's just, reflects my personal proclivities in terms of, video games I like or don't like. Whereas in Titanfall 2, even the multiplayer portion has a degree of customizability, because you can choose what abilities your pilot has, what weapons they use, what grenades they use, all kinds of, bunch of little stuff. And it all adds up to very different playstyles. And that I really like, because I can go in and make a character that plays the way I like to play without having to worry about, now my character isn't as good as how they're supposed to be, or, they're not going to perform as well. And yeah, I guess just the ability to do that, to go into a game and decide, this is how I want to play, and this is the character I'm going to play in it. I don't know. It's just it's very appealing to me. And I was just analyzing how that's affected my, choices and proclivities in game selection. It's one of those things, especially, that I've kind of known for a while, because, I've been playing games since I was, knee-high to a bug, as they say in the olden times.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
And I've always been, drawn to games with character customization or character creation. But it was only recently, really, that I could, like, reason out why precisely, It's one of those weird things. Speaking of weird things, these worms. Yeah, I'm just going to go ahead and see if I can take one out. There we go. I would have marked somebody, but I'm pretty sure my Houndmaster is the only one that can hit the drummer in the back, and I want him down as fast as possible. At least I'm taking out a worm every round. So yeah, for all my talk of loving character customization and, you know, being able to make my own approach to various games, kind of messed up this time because I did not really look into my, you know, party's abilities and how they were going to interact with each other before just rushing in. That I'm going to tack up to, you know, lack of practice because it's been a while since I played this game. I do need more crests. You know what? I'm probably going to actually... No, I'm not going to eat all the food. That would be bad. I'll lose the torches. I'm pretty sure I need a holy water to make this a good thing. Yeah, I need holy water. Oh well. Whatever, we're on hard mode. Dang it! Should have kept some torches, because if you burn those with a torch, it's good. It does a good thing. And if I was paying attention, I would have noticed that trap.
Machinations spring to life with a singular purpose.
We're gonna die! Do I actually have any bandages? I don't. Yeah, I don't usually play like this with
To the brave and the foolhardy alike.
no torches, so this is going to be interesting. We'll go this way. Kind of figured I would have found at least one more quest item by now.
Terrors may indeed stalk these shadows, but yonder,
Oh, interesting. Nice. And now it is pitch black. Oh, and there's an animal shrine. Ooh, and they're surprised. So we're going to get a look at what pitch black does for us. Because this is one of those things in the game that is very risk-reward.
quakes.
Because we are going to get a lot more crits and more loot, but we are also going to suffer more crits and more damage in exchange. You can even hear even the music is more intense. Dang it.
A hand's breadth from becoming unwound. The slow death, unforeseen, unforgiving.
No, leave her alone. I can't lose her. That would be bad.
This expedition at least
What?
promises
Okay.
success.
At this point, yeah, she needs to be able to actually live, so just gonna have to hope we don't starve. Okay. Let's go this way. Hope we find the last shrine.
As life ebbs,
Damn.
terrible vistas of emptiness reveal themselves.
Yeah. At this point, rather have the treasure than the anti-venom. Alright! We did it! We are out of here. Haste chalice. Ooh. It's actually really good. Got decent amount of treasure. Good number of heirlooms. Lost one antiquarian. And ooh, torn rotator. Ow. Gonna have to send some people to recuperate from the stress. Part of me is tempted to play the game on more of a meat grinder mode. Ooh, nice. I will have to do another Warren's mission, I think. But yeah, part of me wants to play it on a real, like, the meat grinder sort of way, which is, you know, no torches, no rehabilitation, just when somebody gets too stressed to function, just let them go and replace them with somebody else. I think, let's see, how many jesters do I have? Do I have any jesters? I have no jesters. Time for a jester.
You will be laughing still at the end.
Oh, no, not dismiss. And we will name our jester Elliot. Kleptomaniac Irrepressible. That's actually really good. And Fated. Also really good. What abilities do we have? Harvest, Finale, Slice Off, and Battle Ballad. Those actually aren't bad. Like, with Finale, I like having, like, Dirk Stab, but I really don't need it. I'll show you what those all do in due time. Alright, first, we are going to send some people to treatment. Okay, you don't have anything crazy, so whatever, we're just gonna get you a drink. Chris is probably okay. Oh, I already have an Elliot. I forgot I had an Elliot. Now I have two Elliots. Jester Elliot and Abomination Elliot. Oh yeah, and Vio. Vio needs to... Yeah. Yeah. Do some gambling. Okay. Let's take a quick moment to see if we can give these people some stuff. Ooh. Plus 2% crit. Can you, okay. Can't have two of the same. Ooh. Plus 30% bleed chance. And he's got a couple of bleed abilities. So yeah, we're going to do that. Actually going to do that for a bunch of these guys. Okay. Because, yeah, I've got a lot of trinkets and a lot of untrinketed people. Let's see. Actually, what abilities do you have? Stab, Curse, Heal, and Demon's Pull. See, the really common trinkets all are kind of a trade-off. It's like, most of them cost you buff or speed, or not buff, but dodge or speed. Also resistances. Ooh. Yeah, I'll give you that one, just because. I wish I had something that improved healing, because I like occultists, but sometimes it sucks when they only heal you for like 1 or 2 points. See, that's a debuff. That's a move ability. Why not? Alright, and Chris. Actually, while I'm here, learn some new abilities. Learn all of them, why not? Handmaster abilities are good. Okay. So I don't really use lick wounds much with this character, although I might use them as a tank for this, so I'll keep that. Won't really need target whistle though. We'll take guard dog. Switch rush for Harry. I don't know. Keep blackjack. I think I will keep blackjack if I'm going to be using him as a tank. Oh, and see if I can get him anything. Let's see. Man, I don't have a lot of good trinkets either. Because like I got nothing that will increase his dodge. I'd give him the stun stone, but actually, you know what? Since that is a melee ability, we'll lose blackjack. You know what? Cry Havoc is pretty good. We'll do that. Okay. And we'll give you both chalices. Why not? Okay. I think we've got our party ready to go. Actually, can I check them? Nope. Oh, that's right there. They're in treatment. So, going to the Warrens. Interesting. Okay. May have to keep him not quite in the front. Take Elliot. Let's see, do I want Lucas or Amy? I'll take Amy. And I'll just put David on the front as our frontline tank. Yeah, that'll work. I don't know. Hard to pick with some of these abilities. Because having two tanks is not a bad thing. You know, yeah, we'll take Withstand. Purge is actually pretty good. Yeah, whatever. We'll take Withstand and Purge. Ooh, Lucky Talisman. Okay, oh, this is a long one. We will bring lots of food. That should be enough. Some holy water, shovels. Not quite that many shovels. Plenty of torches. Alright, that should be good. Want to be ready in case I find any of the fun curios. Alrighty, how do we want to do this? Let's try a spiral pattern. Just start going around and around and around and around. Wish I had scouted. Scouting would be nice right now. Because I would have seen that trap.
Mechanical hazards possessed by evil intent.
Hey, scouting. Nice. Okay, I think I need holy water here. Yay! Okay. Wasn't quite what I thought it was, but I'll take it. Treasure time! Wow, gotta eat already. I still need to look up, like, if there is any sort of... Wow, 110% chance to disarm. That's nice. What the actual mechanics about when the party wants to eat are done. Ooh, okay. What do we got here? Alright, let's open by stunning the drummer, if we can. Yay, stunned a drummer. Why you gotta be that way? Alright, what do I want to do? Battle Ballad is nice, I have noticed in the past, so I'm going to open up with that. And we'll just hit everybody with Hound's Harry. Alright, not going too bad, not going too bad. We'll go with a Hugh. Oh! That was well placed. You know what? Since I can, let's just heal him up some. Harvest. He'll get off Drums of Debilitation, but he's dying next round. As is that guy, for that matter. Or they're dying this round from Hound's Harry. Nope, not quite. Okay, so I'm already spotting a weakness in my arrangement here, and that is that my Jester can't use Finale because he can't get up front. So I'll have to rearrange my party once I'm out of this fight. I think. I can still do this. And they're both dead, so we'll just heal.
A slow death, unforeseen, unforgiving.
Alright, he can't do Cry Havoc from here, but he can lick wounds. Which is always good.
Cuts on its own.
So yeah, we'll just stick him in front and see how that works.
A handsome reward for a task well performed.
Gonna have to drop something. Let's drink the holy water. Marching along the Warrens. Yeah, it's that time of year. It's Christmas songs get stuck in your head. Darkest Dungeon Christmas Carols. We need to make that a thing. Fight, fight. Okay. Curio. Ooh. You know what? I will give it to Elliot. Bam! Plus 30% damage. And we gotta eat. When will I camp, though? Because I've got 2 sets of firewood, so I can camp twice this particular run. I'm not sure when I'll camp. Probably like here, and maybe here. I don't know. Exploration is always kind of weird. Alright. Dang! Man, we are just rocking face today. See, now I kind of wish I'd kept Hound's Harry on my Houndmaster so that he could, you know, actually hit people in the back. Yeah, I do not have a lot to hit stuff in the back. Well, I guess that's what Purge is for on
The end approaches.
my leper there. That said, bam. Actually, yeah, let's heal the party. I want to see if I can get my Houndmaster. Yeah, there we go. Do Cry Havoc real quick. Yay, healed some stress. Jeez. David don't mess around.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
So yeah, something I need to... Food or money? Food or money? I should be using the dog treats. And I'll have to... lose the bandages. Okay. Let's go ahead and stun you. Or not. Whatever. Not like I care.
Grievous injury. Palpable fear.
Ow!
Terrible assault cannot be left unanswered.
That was rough.
Be gone, fiend.
Actually, I probably should have hit one of them. Oh well. Yeah. Just gonna go ahead and do a Harry. Ooh. Yeah, I'll chop first. Then I'll do a Purge. Because leaving the hook guys alive is not particularly wise. Again, you can see where my lack of planning has put me at a disadvantage. Because I don't have enough people that can hit the back ranks. Though, I can just continue doing this. Actually though, I'm going to guard Elliot because I don't want him getting puked on anymore.
A devastating blow.
And there we go. Since I'm pretty sure I'm about to kill them next round with a Hue from my leper, I'm going to try and Cry Havoc. Nice. Oh, so now you're going to puke on him. Bastards. And down you go.
The onslaught. Destroy them all.
Again, being forced to choose. Because I need more portraits. But money is also good. And I don't really want to lose anything, so... I'll just leave it. It hurts, but I gotta do it. So let's see. There's like, what, 5, 8, 12, 14 rooms along the outside. So yeah, I probably want to save my, let's just heal everyone. I probably want to save my first camp for when I get to this corner, I think.
Eradicated.
Down you go. Actually, let's... Who should we protect? Protect him, just because he's the most stressed. At this point, physical damage is not that big a deal. Aw, not quite enough. Or I could camp here, and then camp again like here. Might work.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
That's how we do it. Yeah, I don't really need to heal, so... And chop. So usually the lepers are pretty unreliable in terms of damage just because their accuracy is so low.
So too will resistance.
But, yeah, he's got... What has he got? Something's giving him bonus accuracy. Oh yeah, the battle ballad. Then I think he's got an item that gives him accuracy. Yeah, warrior's cap. I need busts. The other is all I've got is deeds. Which, you know, I can always use more deeds, but I can use more busts too. You know what? We'll eat some food, take some busts. I'm gonna give the buff to him. What? Oh, shit. Wrong thing. Derp. Because, yeah, honestly, David's damage is already high enough. Like, he's one-shotting almost everything he hits. Oh, I'm gonna do a thing. Alright. Okay. First, we're gonna... See... I was hoping that would do a bit more damage, but oh well. Yeah, let's go ahead and hit everyone with a battle ballad. We can do that. Battle ballad. I can't say that. Nice.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Yeah, it does. No. Ooh, yeah, I may have to rest soon because Houndmaster is maxing out on stress. Stun you.
In radiance, may we find victory.
There we go.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
There's one nice thing about the Jester is he can just, you know, basically jump to any position in the party. So usually I like using Jesters with the Dirk Stab ability because they can use it from any rank and it moves them up one rank and, you know, it does damage. So it's a good thing to, like, do Finale, which was that, which knocks him to the back, and then just Dirk Stab his way back up to the front. I need portraits. But I also need, you know what? Screw Anti-Venom. Yay, portraits. Alright. You know what? Yeah, we're just gonna rest now, because I don't want my Houndmaster having a harrowing.
Rats in a maze.
Alright. We'll do this one first. Then we'll do that. Let's see. Okay, we will do Hound's Watch, I think. And it's been our last two time on encouraging. There's one nice thing about the Jester is properly used, they can just decimate stress in a party when you camp. And I don't have any bandages, do I? No bandages, so we're not touching that. Oh. We're going to move you to the front, though. Actually, I don't know if I should move him to the front. Maybe he's better in the middle. Try there. Because when he's in the front, he can use Finale, but that's all he can use. And it's like, maybe it'd be better if he could use his bleed skills. Free box! Free portrait. Sad portrait's only stacked to 3. Kind of sucks. Yay, scouting. At least this particular dungeon is not too horrific so far. Although we are getting kind of stressed. Well, Elliot's getting stressed. Poor Elliot. But I do still have one more camp I can use. Don't have bandages, so not touching that. I should start calling my playthrough Cautious Dungeon. Because I'm just like, nope, not taking any chances. Leaving torch at maximum. Curing everybody. You know what, why not? I mean, this isn't a boss fight. Don't need a whole long room for anything else. Boosh!
Another one.
Wow! Oh man. It's 2 diseases of accrued so far. I need to up everyone's disease resist before going into the warrens again.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
You know, putting him in the middle like that so we can use Slice Off and Harvest is not a bad idea, I must say. And yeah, he's going to die next round, so we're going to cry Havoc and heal some stress. And heal some physical damage too, because why not? And whatever, just chop you.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
You know what? At this point, it might be worth it. Ooh, this thing. I don't know what to do with this thing. I think I just... yeah. Nice. And more scouting. Woohoo! Alright, so we got a fight. And not much of a fight. And they're surprised. I don't want you getting a turn. We are stressed enough. Let's see. He's already bleeding for 1. That adds 3 points of bleed. That adds 2. But those will probably... yeah, I'm going to use Slice Off because I'm pretty sure Hugh will kill those 2. Yep. And now he's dead. So... we'll just move. Oh well. Ah, I need crests. But I'm running short on food. I haven't used my shovels almost at all. But I need them in case, just in case. 8 crests or 2 busts. Or 1 portrait. 1 portrait. Or rather... yes. Okay. You know what? Why not? Let's give you the damage buff. Ensuring that you will annihilate anything you hit. Okay. How do I want to do this? I could turn in... yeah, I'm going to turn now. head this way. Why not? No! Elliot's getting disturbed. Oh crap. Speaking of disturbed. Ugh, and that's the one guy I can't hit with Finale. So of course he yells at him. And boom. Yeah, see, without that damage buff, those probably wouldn't have died to that, which would have complicated matters. Yeah, he can't hit him regardless, so we'll just do Battle Ballad. Like, even if he moved up. I will, however, do a Hound's Harry. Of course, miss him. Yargity, yargity. So, we will Purge. I know they added in the thing where you can turn off corpses, but I don't know. I feel like the game is balanced around corpses existing, so I would feel like cheating for turning them off. I think you can also turn off heart attacks. I don't know. I don't feel it's necessary. I like the game balanced the way it is. Also, sometimes having corpses around can be really useful in terms of, you know, positioning and keeping enemies out of where you want them to be, or where they want to be, rather. Yay! Except I can't carry anything else. Eh. Drink some holy water, why not? Nah, we're good. Okay. Do. Marching along. The Warrens thing. Yeah, there's not really... I don't know. I'm not a songwriter. Not good at coming up with rhymes. Sometimes. Most of the time. You know, I should probably go ahead and... camp again. Because... stress is maxing out. And I'm almost out of rooms. And spiders. Actually, we'll do harvest. Yay! I love it when they don't leave corpses. I think certain critters, like the spiders, don't in general. Which is always handy.
A trifling victory, but a victory nonetheless.
Lose the bandage. Take that. I'm gonna go ahead and lose the herbs and take the jade.
A moment of respite.
Eat the food.
Oneself against the coming horrors.
Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. Alright, what else we got? Sure, let's give him a pep talk. Appropriate.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made.
We'll go to this room. I realize this means that we'll have to backtrack to get to the rest of the rooms, but whatever. Pretty much would have had to backtrack some anyway. Ooh, fun. Stun you, hopefully. Yay! Nice. No! Huh, he didn't leave a corpse. Interesting. Yeah, we'll just chop him, because... Oh. And we'll miss, of course. I mean, I've hit almost every other hit this run, so I'm not going to whine too much. Did the game hear me mention you can turn off corpses and decide to turn off corpses? Because that seems to be what's happening here. I don't think anybody's left a corpse yet. I mean, I realize there's a chance they don't leave corpses regardless, but still, it's amusing. No! Leave Elliot alone. You just guard him. Wow! Cannot hit that guy. So now you attack somebody else. Jerk! Oh, wow. He can't actually hit anyone. Alright. Run to the back. Come on, hit him this time. Thank you. Ooh, fun stuff.
English horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
I don't have any holy water, so we're not going to mess with that. Alrighty, now we backtrack. I could go to that room, or I could avoid that room. I'm pretty sure I can get away with just exploring one or two more rooms. And I'd rather hit a few more curios, maybe get some loot. You know what, screw it. Take a risk. Nothing. Nothing at all. Yay! Yeah, let's go.
The twisting tunnels seem a little less impossible.
Show me the money. Good amount of money. And got some heirlooms. What do we got? Satanophobia, Cove Scrounger, Ruins Scrounger, and Healer's Gift. Heck yeah. Alrighty, I think that will about do it for this video. Thank you all for putting up with my very inconsistent uploading. School is letting out pretty soon for me.
Poor caretaker.
So
His long-standing duties here have affected him.
So hopefully I'll be able to actually record these more often. I'll certainly try to. And watch this space for some other Let's Plays, as I'm going to be trying out some other stuff and seeing if I can record from my Xbox and probably doing some Dark Souls or some Titanfall Let's Plays. So, thank you all for joining me. I will see you next time. Have a good one.